You know what? I just found some pictures when they had the Super Bowl. I was a kid in San Diego, and I got pictures at there because they did like the little leading up to it, like the 2-3 days leading up to it. No, the Chargers when they played at that old stadium. I just found some pictures in storage. It had to be. When was it in San Diego? When was it in San Diego? I was a kid. So
that's when the Raiders played.
No, I'm talking about it was the Super Bowl was at.
It said until 1994.
That's when the Raiders played. The Raiders played in the Super Bowl in San Diego. You wasn't no kid. How old is you now?
No, I'm saying whenever this.
He was a kid.
94.
I'm 42, but I'm saying whenever this Super Bowl was.
You only 42?
Yeah.
Yep, you was a kid.
That's what I'm saying.
You was about 17.
83. No. Where?
Younger than that.
I'm gonna look it up, bro. Hey, look it up when the Super Bowl was in San Diego.
It's when the Raiders played. The Raiders played the Bucks.
Hold on, wait. Let's.
I was
a
game.
kid. I was a kid. You got to be a kid too, because I was a kid.
I was younger. Yeah.
It's like the early '90s.
Huh? You was in San Diego.
Yeah, that's the night. What's the name? Nigga,
I wasn't 17.
Went to Tijuana and f***ed off the center. Got high and off and came to the game. And John.
No, I wasn't in high school. My dad took me. I was a kid. So whenever this was, what year this was?
It was in San Diego.
1988, 1998, and 2003.
Okay, so it probably was 19. It probably was
88.
Yeah, I was a kid.
I wasn't even born. That's crazy.
2003. That's when who was that? The Raiders and the Bucks, right?
Let me look.
Rich Gannon. They f***ed him up. The offensive line said, "F you." Offensive line didn't give a fuck about Rich Gannon that game. Barrett Robbins went to Tijuana the night before.
The Buccaneers and the Raiders.
Bucks and the Raiders. I remember
and then
that.
1998 was the Broncos and Green Bay Packers.
Let me ask you a question, man. How you feel about all the Oakland teams leaving Oakland, man?
Sad. It's very sad.
That's crazy. Like all of them gone.
As an avid sports fan, it's sad. But even as a community leader, that's where it becomes even more disheartening, just based off the fact of all of the jobs that are depleted from the community.
Yeah.
Because those sports teams, they facilitate a lot of opportunity in some of the, the most poverty-stricken areas.
Yeah.
The Oakland Coliseum is right neighboring to the 6'9", 6'5" Village, which is one of the, historically one of the most poverty-stricken areas in all of California. And so most of the people would walk right over the ramp and the overpass, and they would work at the Coliseum for the A's, for the Warriors, for the Raiders. And to see those jobs removed, man, you can definitely feel it. It's a deficit in the economy. The economy is definitely highly impacted. And for the small businesses like myself and others, we thrive off the flux of people coming into the city, of tourism and things of that nature.
So how does that happen, though, to where y'all lose the football team, the baseball team, and the basketball team? Like, what causes that for y'all to have Raiders, Oakland A's, and the Golden State Warriors, and now they all gone?
It's when it's PSE, when politics meet sports and economics. The whole PSE, where the politics of what's going on around the area, where you have your mayor or your governor, they're understanding the prime real estate that space holds and how wealthy it is. It's gold in real estate. Then you look at in sports, the teams aren't winning. The teams that are winning, they are afraid to say, okay, nobody wants to come to our games. Some of the Warriors players were frightened having to come to Oakland and play in Oakland and live in Oakland because of the surrounding crime. Crime was just like, poverty stricken. So you got people, there's no hotels, there's nothing that can accommodate some of the high profile celebrities that are coming in, and they don't feel comfortable in that space.
I remember I used to have that hotel where the Golden State Warriors, we used to go do shows out there. It was right there off the freeway.
The Hilton, right?
Yeah, the Golden State Warriors right there, yeah.
Yep, so then the Marriott.
Wherever it
Marriott.
was, yeah.
So the Warriors facility is still there.
Oh, still there?
But you deal with that, and then you look at the economics. So economically, it would be more feasible for them to tear down the stadium and build up condos, build up things like that, so it can, it can help induce more economics for the city. So it's just a PSC situation where politics, sports, and economics, man. You got to understand those things are a revolving door, and it's all about the dollar. What can bring in the most money?
Yeah.
Especially in cities that, are impacted by that, financially embarrassed.
Yeah, I was watching the Oakland vlog, and I'm like, damn, man, they was talking about, the police out there and not being able to respond. Niggas will get shot. They said they'd take niggas up to 12 hours next day sometimes.
That's crazy.
It's definitely, that comes from people lobbying for the defund the police.
Right.
This is where we come back and we realize that as much as we are advocates of safety in our community. I do believe that as a community, we should be able to govern our own communities and to govern ourselves as some of the likeness of the Black Panthers were able to do.
Yeah.
But I do understand that there are chaotic times that we're living in, and chaos without any forms of control becomes mayhem.
Yeah.
And you begin to live in a city that is under complete mayhem because nobody is stepping up. The governing officials aren't stepping up and doing their job. The local community leaders aren't utilizing their influence to make others affluent. So nobody controls anything.
And then y'all had the mayor doing some crooked shit too, right?
The mayor was under some things with her services and the people around her. They were involved in some money laundering and things of that nature. So she was under a federal watch investigation. She got indicted. She had to step down as mayor. Oakland is just one big reality show right now, and it's just like it's a fiasco of a lot of things going on. But those are secondary issues. The primary issues are some of the opportunity that's not being presented, and then the people that are in position not taking advantage of certain funds and certain things that have been allocated to help the people. They've been taking it for self, and it's definitely needing to be tore down to be rebuilt right now. We have a new mayor, and she's a congresswoman, a sweet lady, a brilliant woman, but she's an elder. She's like 80 years old, 81 years old. She has so much political history, and she's been in politics her whole life. Her stepping into office before the the DEI, what was
DEI.
The DEI. We would lobby for her based off the fact of, since she was a former congresswoman, that means that she would have a lot of federal friends. And federal friends comes federal funding.
Right.
When the DI was introduced, a lot of the federal funding that could have been allocated towards Oakland was defunded. And so now you're putting her in a depleted system and an economy that is at a deficit, and you're expecting her to work her magic when her Trump cards have been taken away from her.
No support.
And there's no support.
Yeah.
And all of the problems that have pre-existing problems will be put on her boat, so it looks like she's the captain in the sinking ship. And it's just an unfortunate situation for anybody that takes that role of leadership in our city.
But she's brave enough to take that challenge, so that means that, it makes you want to get behind her because you already know she's walking into a situation where she know the odds is against her.
Yeah.
And based on she has some prior history of of the Bay Area of Oakland, so her just coming back and wanting to be like, maybe I can bring whatever I bring along with me to make a difference and make you want to stand behind her, knowing that, like you said, it was already a system that was already poor, broke.
Right. It's a broken system. It's the depleted system.
And then for that to happen, and then now all these federal fundings, that money was usually getting allocated for her to use certain nonprofits and stuff like that to support her, don't have the funds to do it no more. So it's like, damn, I walked into this hoping that I was going to be able to make a change, and now they just took all the funds away from me to really get other people to try to get out there. That's like the frontline workers, the people.
Yeah.
I admire her courage, man. Congresswoman Barbara Lee.
Shout out to her.
Let's say her name. I admire her courage, her valiant attempt to resurrect a sinking city. But Oakland won't be saved in one term.
Yeah.
There's a multitude of things that have to intersect for the changing of Oakland.
What's happening? It's your boy AD, aka PPG, man. And every day, come get in on the fun with us, man. We have Prize Picks, you know what I mean? The #1 daily fantasy sports in the game right now. And if you drop $5, you get $50 instantly in lineup credits when you use my code Cuhmunity. I'm gonna tell you one more time. All you gotta do is drop $5. You get $50 instantly in lineup credits. I know y'all see when we play every day. Well, come win with us, man. This is the Cuhmunity. Big shout out to Prize Picks. Let's keep getting it.